Well, I got to go over the latest crazy stuff from Iran. You know, like Brother Nathaniel likes to ignore Iran, but I don't. I'll tell you that right now, man. I don't know why he's harping on Israel all the time, but I can tell you one thing. You know, some of the stuff that's coming out of Iran, I can't believe it, man. The more religious they are, the crazier they are. You know, one thing now, these guys saying that sluts are causing earthquakes or promiscuous women. It's a new cleric. He's a stand-in or something. He's a fill-in. He's when promiscuity, whatever, sluts, spreads, earthquakes increase. According to HKS, I'll leave it at that, said during prayers on Friday. And Sajay, whatever his name is, Sajay, whatever, is a senior clerk who was last year appointed by the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei as a substitute prayer leader in Tehran. He's a substitute teacher. So how's that, man? He's not even a real. He's a substitute, man. Khamenei, so he's got a powerful position with Khamenei himself being an official prayer leader. So he just makes some stuff up, man. That's what goes on, man. Come on. I couldn't make this up. This is crazy, man. So Iran has suffered greatly from earthquakes. Actually, Iran's in the earthquake zone. You know, we're going through the freaking the thing where the solar flares are less and the Earth's magnetism is less, and there's less solar sunspots. And guess what that means? There's more volcanic activity and earthquakes on Earth. It's just a cycle. It happens every couple hundred years. And you know, the areas where there's lots of oil, that's usually where they have a lot of earthquakes, because it's probably the plates moving around that causes them to have all the oil. So anyway, he says that sluts are causing earthquakes, or promiscuous women. So let the sluts reign free. You know, you got an Iranian over here, you got a Catholic over here, you got a nurse or whatever this is. You got an Irish leprechaun, and I don't know what this is. She's probably an assistant to Brother Nathaniel, because she's got the cross on her head. So anyway, you know, all these religious people are a bunch of screwballs, man. That's what I'm telling you right now. The more they freaking come out with stuff like that, the more I say, get the hell out of here with that stuff. You guys are crazy, loco, you know, whatever the hell it is. Anyway, so, you know, but, you know, if you're in Iran, you know, the deal is, you know, anybody's an infidel, and they can do anything they want with them, right? But, you know, it's like everybody, all the other women got to freaking obey all these crazy rules. Unless you're a cleric. They can ride around in a Porsche crashing in a wall and everything like that. And, you know, they get away with everything. So, anyway, I think it's about time the place gets invaded. To hell with it, man. Or, you know, maybe, I tell you the truth, I'm really thinking that the elite in the United States got the plan set up, because now I realize why Obama's in office. I think he's in office to freaking let Iran get strong. So there's going to be a big freaking kaboom between the Shiites and the Sunnis, and they're going to both be wiped out without us doing nothing, which is cool by me, man, because I think that's what crazy religious people ought to do. They ought to go to war with each other, you know? Anyway, so let the sluts reign free and have a lot more earthquakes in Iran. I mean, what the hell, man? Oh, it has nothing to do with the Earth's magnetism, though, right? It doesn't have anything to do with the solar activity, the suns, or the sunspots on the solar on the sun, right? Nah, that don't have nothing to do with that. Let's blame it on the sluts, you know? Hey, the sluts did it. Hey, they did it, right? You freaking religious kook. Come on, man. I can't believe these guys in Iran. I don't know why, you know, it's like he picks this stuff right out of the freaking air. This was real. I mean, this is real. This is a real story. This is like one of the top clerics, you know, hand chosen by Ayatollah, the leader. So anyway, you know, all I got to say is this: Ultra Slut body detergent. If you're worried about dirt, you got Ultra Slut body detergent. Just get in there, get in the pool, freaking pour yourself some Ultra Slut body detergent, get clean, and go have some good, clean fun. So that's the way it goes, unless, you know, she doesn't want that. So anyway, there's a lot of proud sluts out there. They're marching for freedom. They're working against these Iranian crazy clerics. And, you know, there's just a major problem that we got with overdone with the religion. And, you know, like this one here, she has like 54% of victims, my abuser was my boyfriend. And of the other 46%, it was a religious cleric. I can almost guarantee you that. So, you know, they're full of it. That's all I got to tell you, man. These religious doo-doos are nuts, man. They're really crazy, man. That's all I got to tell you. You know what I think with crazy people? They go just fight each other over religion. You know, that used to be the case even with the Roman Empire. You know, when they had the early Christianity, The what was it? The Roman soldiers. They said a lot of times they would rather go up against some of the fiercest barbarians on the frontiers than going up against the religious zealots. That's one of the things, a lot of people don't realize about why Rome fell apart. It was religious kooks. It was like, they wouldn't fight for the empire, but it was like, oh, it's the Trinity. No, it's the divinity. There's only, the Father and the Son. No, it's the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit or Holy Ghost. And then you go kill each other over it. Nothing like freaking getting people more riled up than religion, man. What the hell's the matter with them? I think, I tell you one thing, I think Iran ought to be one big Key West. Key West, Florida? Like that. It ought to be reformed. After they go kill each other, after all these religious nuts kill each other, the freaking thing is going to go free again. So anyway, yeah, this is a real story, man. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce these guys' names, It's freaking ridiculous. Freaking alphabet soup here. It's H. Kazim, Sagay, whatever his name is. Hoja Salami, whatever the hell his first name is. And, I said during the prayers on Friday, when promiscuity spreads, earthquakes increase. Well, actually, I think it's better when sluts spreads, earthquakes increase. That's better, That would make more sense. So, and yeah, let the freaking sluts spread and let the freaking earthquakes increase. We don't care, as long as it's over there. And you notice over here, this is how ludicrous this guy is with his logic, though, because he's always freaking harping on the West about the West is so promiscuous and Europe is so promiscuous and evil this. Well, how come we don't have earthquakes? How's that? Just applying a little logic over there. We don't have too many earthquakes over here in the West or in Europe. It's you guys over in Iran having all the earthquakes. So you know what that means? You're saying all this religious stuff, but basically you're full of it. How's that? Because you're having all the earthquakes. That's what you said anyway. You said when the sluts spread, the earthquakes happen. So guess what's going on? I guess you're not having a problem with the population slowing down over there. That's for sure. But anyway, just like I said, religion's a bunch of bullshit. A lot of times, you got the Catholic one over here, you got the nurse, you got the leprechaun, you got the Muslim, and you got the Brother Nathaniel assistant over here on the right. So, they all got representations in religion, and, it's just a big game. Do as I say, don't do as I do, all right? So, anyway, freaking, the more I see these religious people say this kind of ludicrous stuff, the more I get anti-religious. But, I do believe in something. Some people get mad and say, oh, you shouldn't be. But, I do believe in something. It's almost like, fair and square all the way, how you treat people the way you want to be treated. If they're not hurting you, you don't hurt them, and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff, a little common sense. Like even before the religion was around, little people had some common sense. But anyway, just as the sign says, anybody can be called a slut. And in Iran, I guess if you're not wearing a veil, you're a slut, right? So maybe that's why they got more earthquakes, Somebody's got to take the veil off. Maybe she had a cold and she had to blow her nose in a veil and had to take it off and throw it away or some shit. So there you go. She's a slut. She showed her face, right? I don't know. These guys are dreaming up this bullshit. These clerics, they're freaking nuts, man. Actually, they're probably smoking something out there, I don't care, man. I'm getting sick of these yo-yos, man. They're all over the place. And another one is his brother Nathaniel, and he got the 501(c)(3)s up here in La La Land in the USA. They're all over the place, man. So anyway, still not asking for it. Okay, whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Whatever the hell, when you're ready, tell me. So that's all I got to tell you. So anyway, crazy clerics in freaking Iran are saying that the sluts spreading are causing earthquakes. So, latest news. I don't know. Big headline. Whatever. Over and out.